What's good, Commanders family? Brian Cooper Jr. here, and I'm here with my brother, Frankie Luvu. Number 4, man. How you feeling, yo?
Man, I'm good. I'm blessed, man.
Yeah, man. Good to have you out here. We're out here training camp in this heat, man. So we ain't gonna keep you too long, but we got to catch up. Man, you had a big weekend, man. First preseason game, rocking that burgundy and gold for the first time, man. How special was that?
Man, it was very special. Those are like my high school colors, man. This is maroon. We call maroon and gold, though. So I felt like it was the fit for me. It was right, man. Everything about Saturday was preparation-wise, heading into it with the Jets and going on game day, man. Everything was right.
It had to have been like a full circle moment for you, man, because you come here, man, and you really a star free agent acquisition. We're going to call it because we see you becoming a star, man. We know that. But when you was with the Jets, that's where you started. You was an undrafted free agent, man. Was that a full circle moment for you? And how extra special was that, being able to do that against the Jets?
Man, I'll say my 3 years with the Jets, my rookie year was probably the most fun I ever had.
Wow.
Able to play under Kevin Green and Todd Bowles and their organizations. And then the last 2 years, bro, I'm going to keep it front, man. I ain't really like football after that. Just a lot of things in and out of the building. I kind of lost myself in that phase. And like I said, my first year there, loved it. My last 2 years there, man, it was like a brick wall, just trying to find me again, finding myself around football, having my family around and stuff like that. But, man, able to practice with them again and see the guys like C.J. Mosley, Quinnen Williams in the middle, Ashton and a couple of the guys out there, man. It was good to see them, man. But they'll always have a place in my heart. But, man, it was good to be back out there and playing MetLife and, out there with the boys in burgundy and gold.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you sharing that. Yeah. And there's a lot of young guys on this team that's probably going through the same thing. You're going through undrafted guys, late round guys. How did you get out of that and find your love for football again?
Man, I just kept family around me. I'm a huge family guy, man. The youngest out of 8. And that time in my life, I kind of just reached out to my family and, man, just stay prayed up. Kind of find the light at the end of the tunnel and found my way over there in Carolina. You know what I mean? That was a new open doors for me, a new opportunity for me to start again, fresh. And, man, just found football again, and here we are.
And now you're the big vet, man. Now you're the leader. You got a lot of young guys
on
this team.
I'm still a young vet, man. They make me old. Like, I'm like year 7, bro. Let me get like 9.
Okay, I got you.
Myself. Right now, I'm still.
And that's what happens when you're surrounded by a bunch of youth, man. It's like, bro, you ain't even been here long, but it's like you are the savvy vet now.
Yeah, we talking about Bobby, Don't put me in that category. Yeah, I still got some youngs in my legs.
And you right there with Bobby, too, man. Being that leader for these guys, man. How has it been wearing that cap? Because, you were there, being hungry, trying to get it, trying to grind. Now you at joint practices, really being one of those guys that solidified his role, man. How cool is that?
Man, it's a blessing, man. Like, it's always good to see, when I was a rookie, looking up to the old heads. Steve McClendon, I can remember, man, always leading by example, wasn't no rah-rah guy. And to have me in that place and have Bobby in that place, man, to have the young guys just buy in and come along and let them pick up the playbook quick, man, it's only going to better ourselves as a team. And week 1 is coming up, and the faster we can get them guys on board and, man, have that same standard, same accountability. And like Joe Will said every day, bro, like how we play is not for everybody. We put our bodies on people's bodies and a violent and physical way. So, I mean, that's why I came here, and to find out that Bobby came here and J.A., like, just the team we have around, man, the sky's the limit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man, and we've heard a lot about Joe and what he was capable of doing, and we got to see it on the practice field, but it's different when you go against the other team. In these joint practices, in these games, what did you actually see being in that huddle, man, being under Joe Wood Jr., man? How great was that?
I already kind of seen him as a coach, how his platform is laid out, his foundation, how he wants the defense to be played. I think it speaks volume, The game is physical, man. Half of the battle is like mentally, knowing where to be at and what you're supposed to do. But what he brings to the table is like what the guys he brought around in the free agency. Guys that run to the ball and hit and create a lot of energy, man. I feel like that's 17 or 18 weeks throughout the season, man. It's gonna be little ups and flows, ups and downs, but if we keep that consistent, I feel like, man, we gonna see ourselves at the top.
And you mentioned Bobby. Bobby didn't play, but, man, Bobby was active out there. Both of y'all was. Y'all were active. Y'all cheered on y'all guys. You're celebrating with the rookies, man. How important is that to show that support to these guys just struggling, trying to get their jobs?
I think it's big. Even myself as a rookie, man, having the young guys, you make a play and everybody's celebrating on the sideline. Like, half of the dudes don't even know me, but they're still, like, celebrating, like the vets, But to see that, them making the play, man, it's like, tell them they play this game like it's your last play because, man, to be honest, this time around the year it's going to get cutthroat. So you try to make the team and might as well just have fun while doing it. So dude makes a play, man, we just got to celebrate with them, you know, show him energy, and man, it speaks volume to the other guy, and just, you know, trickles down to another, and the next thing you know, man, everybody just having a good time.
It's all about building that chemistry and camaraderie, and there's no way to do that like for a defense, like going against an offense like the Miami Dolphins. Now we know it's preseason, we know we're not going to see the guys a lot, but in joint practices, you're going to see them boys.
Oh yeah, we're going to see them boys.
What
for sure.
tests do the Miami Dolphins face for you in this defense?
I think they do a lot of. They say like a track star team, man. They got all this speed on their offense. They do a lot of these eye candies, moving a lot of motion, speed motions, and us as a defense, we just got to lock in on what we do here. It's just another practice for us. Take it to Miami, have a good day, we compete, you know, and by Saturday we gonna see him. But man, I'm excited to see to go against these guys, and let's get to it.
And you have a game. You have this preseason game already. So now you're in week 2. You guys have been on that field. What changes for this week, right? What changed this week after that game? Because now you have actual film going against guys which you guys can see. What has changed this week?
Man, just I feel like guys just tackling. On defense, I can speak, man. Just, a lot of missed tackles and just the little things. Don't make the little things big. Very simple things, man. Guys just get in their playbooks a little bit more, seeing things from the film now like, oh, I messed that up, my footwork and this and that. So just taking that corrections from the Jets game and moving it on to Miami, man, I think the guys will kind of see and be better at what they may last. And
I got to ask you about Jaden, man. You've played against a lot of quarterbacks. You've seen a lot of guys in a lot of different positions. You got to see him get that first drive, get that touchdown, man. What did you see from your boy Jaden Daniels that made you say, you know what, this guy got something?
Man, he had very poised, man. He's in the pocket. His feet is calm. His eyes, he goes through progressions. And dudes that been doing that for and I don't mistake him because he's in here doing, at 5 a.m. preparation. And, if you're confident in your work, man, you're going to see your fruitions come to life. So for him to do that on the field, man, I wasn't surprised because I know he do it in the practice. He in the weight room, he in the meeting room. So, what you put in is what you're going to get out. So, man, he's very poised, man. I respect him as our quarterback and, man, as a person as well. So very cool, but man, I'm excited to see his career, man, and this year how he's gonna go, man. We gonna make a lot of noise for sure.
Frankie, we're all excited to see you guys all get off this year. And last question for you, man: what can the Commanders fans expect when they see y'all this Saturday taking on the Miami Dolphins?
Man, just the guys that fly around hit. A lot of noise, a lot of chit-chatting, it's going to be a lot of talking, but at the end of the day, man, we're going to try to get this dub. We is going to get this dub, so we're going to stick to it. Like Nip say, man, it's not a race, a marathon, and stick to the script. We good.
Frankie, man, I appreciate your time, brother. Thank you, man. Brian Cole Jr. here with number 4, our linebacker, Frankie Luvu.
Appreciate it.